Dear students, we are going to discuss very important topic, that is the effect of dielectric in a capacitor, and that also subdivided into two. The case number one, when battery remains connected. So that means a dielectric slab is there, that is introduced into the capacitor. The dielectric constant of the dielectric slab is K. When it is introduced into the capacitor, we are keeping the voltage source connected, and when the voltage source is connected and the dielectric is inside the capacitor, what are the various effect on various parameters? That is what we are going to discuss. Now let us discuss what is the situation before the insertion of the dielectric. Before the insertion of the dielectric, potential difference across the plate, let it be V, and electric field inside the plate, let it be E, and a capacitance of the capacitor, let it be C. We already studied capacitance of the capacitor is C is equal to epsilon 0 A by D, and charge on the plate of the capacitor, let it be Q, and we know that charge Q is equal to capacity into voltage, potential difference between the plates, across the plates. And energy stored U, we studied that energy stored U is equal to half CV square. So these are the parameters before the insertion of the dielectric. Now we are going to discuss how these parameters varies when we introduce a dielectric of constant K in between the plates and keeping the voltage source connected. First of all, after insertion of the dielectric, let us discuss about potential difference V dash. Now what happens to potential difference V dash? V dash remains same. V dash is equal to V. You can see, since the battery remains connected, the potential difference across the plate of the capacitor maintains. So what is the actual potential difference? That will be the potential difference across the plates after the dielectric slab is introduced. So there is no change in the potential difference across the plates of the capacitor. Now the second one, we are going to study the electric field. A dash is equal to E. There is no change in the electric field also. So that can be explained using equation A dash. The new electric field after the insertion of the dielectric slab is equal to V dash into D, where V dash is the new potential difference and D is the distance between the plates. We already studied V dash is equal to V. There is no change in the potential difference since D is a constant. Since there is no change in the potential difference across the plates of the capacitor, E dash also remains constant. So electric field in between the plates of the capacitor remains constant when the dielectric is introduced and voltage remains connected. And the next one is capacitance. The capacitance become K times the original capacitance. So that can be explained using this particular equation. We already studied capacity of the capacitor with the dielectric slab inside is epsilon 0 epsilon r A by D. Here we are using, instead of epsilon r K, therefore capacity of the capacitor C dash is equal to epsilon 0 K A by D. So that means rearranging this equation, C dash is equal to K into epsilon 0 A by D. So that means epsilon 0 A by D is, we already written epsilon 0 A by D is the capacity without the dielectric slab. Therefore this equation become K into C. So that means the capacity of the parallel plate capacitor becomes K times the original capacitance. Now what happens to the charge? When the capacity increases, what happens to the charge? What is meant by capacity? The fundamental definition for capacity is the ability to store electric charges. So if the capacity increases, that will increase the charge storing ability also. So charge in the plates of the capacitor is increasing. So charge, new charge, or after the introduction of the dielectric slab, new charge Q dash is equal to K times the original charge Q. So new charge is K times the original charge. Since the battery is connected, there is a source available, and therefore the charge on the plates of the capacitor increases. That can be explained using this equation. The fundamental equation for charge on the plate of the capacity Q dash is equal to capacitance into potential difference across the plate. So Q dash is equal to C dash into V dash after the introduction of the dielectric slab. and we already studied there is no change in the potential difference across the plates. C dash become Kc. If I am introducing these two terms here, Q dash is equal to Kc into V. So that means K times C into V. C into V is nothing but original charge. Capacitance into voltage before the introduction of the dielectric is the original charge on the plates. Therefore, Q dash is equal to K into Q. So the charge on the plates of the capacitor also increases K times. And the last one is energy stored. Energy stored U dash becomes K times U. Energy stored also increases. So that can be explained using this equation. U dash is equal to half into C dash into V dash square, where C dash is the new capacity and V dash is the new potential difference across the plates. We already discussed V dash remains same and C dash become Kc. If I am introducing these, U dash become half into K into C into V square. So U dash is equal to K into half CV square. Rearranging half CV square is nothing but original energy stored. So the new energy stored become Ku. So these are the ways by which various parameters associated with capacitor changes when a dielectric slab is introduced in between the plates and the potential or the battery, external battery, remains connected. Discussing case number 2, that is when battery is disconnected. So we are introducing a dielectric slab of dielectric constant K in between the plate of the capacitor, and the dielectric is fully filled inside. After that we are disconnecting the source. So what happens when the source is disconnected, that is what we are going to discuss. Okay, now let us analyze what are the parameters before the introduction of the dielectric. Before the insertion of the dielectric, let the charge on the plates of the capacitor is Q, the electric field is E, and potential difference across the plate is V, the capacitance is C, the energy is U. Before the introduction of the dielectric, and various equation for that, Q is equal to CV. The charge on the plates can be written as capacitance into potential difference, and electric field between the plates can be written as sigma by epsilon 0. This we studied as an application of Gauss's theorem. Two equally and oppositely charged plates creates an electric field in between, and that is given by sigma by epsilon 0, and sigma is equal to charge divided by plate area. Therefore, electric field in between the plate can be written as charge given on the plate divided by area into epsilon 0. And potential difference between the plates can be written as electric field in between the plate into distance between the plate. The capacity equation C is equal to Q by V, and the energy stored also Q square by 2C. All these equations we studied in various situations. Now the battery disconnected and dielectric is introduced in between the plate. What happens to these particular parameters? So after the insertion of the dielectric, when battery is disconnected, what happens to charge? The charge remains same since the battery is disconnected. Even though capacity of the capacitor may increase, there is no voltage source available to provide charges. Therefore, what is the charge on the capacitor initially, that remains same, there will be no change. So first parameter, charge on the plates of the capacitor, remains same. So let it be Q. Now what happens to electric field? Electric field become 1 by K times the original electric field. That can be written like this. When there is a medium, the electric field in between the plates can be written as Q dash divided by Ka epsilon 0. The original electric field is equal to Q by A epsilon 0. New electric field is Q dash divided by Ka epsilon 0 because there is a presence of dielectric slab. Now what is Q dash? Q dash remains same, Q only. You can take capital also, no problem. So electric field in between the plate, new electric field in between the plate, E dash is equal to Q divided by Ka epsilon 0. So that means 1 by K times Q divided by A epsilon 0. What is Q divided by A epsilon 0? Original electric field. Therefore, electric field in between the plate, E dash is equal to E divided by K. So electric field in between the plate become 1 by K times the original electric field. Now what happens to potential difference across the plate? potential difference across the plates become 1 by k times the original potential difference across the plate. That can be explained using this particular equation. V dash is equal to E dash into D. This is V dash, the new potential difference across the plates. E dash is the new electric field between the plates, and D is the distance between the plates. So right now we studied E dash is equal to E by K. Substituting, we will be getting ED divided by K. Now what is ED? ED is nothing but the original potential difference across the plate, and substituting we will be getting V dash is equal to V by K. So new potential difference across the plate is 1 by K times the original potential difference across the plates. Now what happens to capacitance of the capacitor? When the dielectric slab is introduced, it is very obvious that the capacity become K times C. Using the fundamental equation itself, I can derive that new capacity C dash is equal to Q dash divided by V dash. Q dash is Q, charge remains same, and V dash is equal to V by K. Substituting this, C dash become Q divided by V by K. Denominator of the denominator goes to numerator. Therefore, C dash is equal to K into Q by V. So new capacity is equal to K times the original capacity. And the last one, what happens to energy stored? Energy stored, U dash is equal to U by K. Energy stored also become 1 by K times the original energy. New energy stored, U dash is equal to, according to this equation, Q square by 2C. New energy stored, Q dash square by 2C dash. Now what is Q dash? Q dash is equal to Q. There is no change in the charge stored in the capacitor, and C dash is equal to Kc. The capacitance increases. Substituting these two here, so we'll be getting U dash is equal to Q square by 2 into K into C. 1 by K can be taken out, and grouping together, Q square by 2C become U. Therefore, new energy stored in the capacitor is equal to original energy stored in the capacitor divided by K. So these are the ways by which electric field, potential, capacitance, and energy as well as charge changes when a dielectric slab is introduced without connecting a battery across the plates of the capacitor.